read the questions first so that we can have an indication of what this assignment expects of us. The first thing you have to do is to calculate the final mark, which is made of 20% of test number 1, 30% of test number 2, and 50% of test number 3. I'll skip that part. You need to get some value there. I'll jump straight to the comments section. Now with the comments, we need to put a function here that should test the value or the answer here on the final mark. And if the answer is less than 50, it must say failed. If the answer is greater than 50, it must say passed. And if the answer is above 75 or 74, it must say distinction. So, the function we're going to be using is called the if function. If something is true, do this. And if it's false, do that. Start with the equal sign. And then you type the name of the function, if. Every function as you type it, you will notice that it actually confirms that there's a function there. Now we know that every function, after the name, you get an opening bracket, and automatically it will show you the syntax. What it says here is you need to start putting first the logical test. What are you testing? So, what you're going to do is, you're going to say, I'm going to test if this is less than 49.5. Because if it's 49.5 and above, then it will be rounded off to 50. But 49.4 will be 49. This is now the logical test. I'm testing if E9 is less than 49.5. And then it says, put a comma, you see that? So I put a comma, and then it says, now tell the computer what to do. Less than 49.5 is a fail. So it says here you need to type failed. But you need to know that if you are returning a string, you need to put the string in inverted commas. However, if it's just a number, you don't put the inverted commas. I will put the inverted commas and type fail because I want it to be returned exactly as is, as a string. Now, if E9 or if 15 is less than 49.5, the computer will return fail. We now introduce the concept of nesting functions. The nesting functions, nesting simply means putting a function inside a function. If this person did not fail, then it could be a pass or it could be a distinction. So, you need to test right there. So instead of pass, you open another if, open bracket, close bracket, right there on the fail part of the first if statement. Because you are passing a test only if the value is false. Are we together? So if this person did not fail, then you write the logic again. You test if this is greater than 74.5. Does it make sense? If it's greater than 74.5, comma, it's showing you there, what should it be? Distinction. Now, if it is not fail and it's not distinction, what must it be? Remember, it reads this way. It checks if it's failed. If it's not, then it jumps into this one. Already we know that the person has not failed. And it's not distinction. So what must it be? Pass. Then we go enter. Let's try that. 50 is a pass. 30 is a fail. 75 is a distinction. Yes. This is nested if statements. If there was another possibility At the first part of the next one, you put another if until you are left with 1. Now, quickly, let's check the bottom part. Here, you're going to look for a function to do the average. Here, you look for the function to do the maximum number. Easy, right? Here, you look for the one to do the minimum number. The number passed over the total number will give you a fraction, isn't it? Multiplied by 100, that will give you a percentage of the pass rate. How many has passed here? 1, 2, 3 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it will say 50% pass. Does it make sense? So there's no one function that basically does the pass rate.